And remain standing, please. Standing for a moment of silence in honor of Pope Francis. Okay, thank you. All right. Can I get a motion to open up tonight's meeting?
I'll make that motion.
Poole, a second.
Call the question.
Hingham, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay, 2025 clean sweep. Rolling right along. It's this Saturday. I know Steve Thaw and Troop 440 will be down helping us out with that. It's going to begin at 8 a.m. here at Monroe Town Hall, 1465 Orange Turnpike. There'll be electronic recycling, shredding, and tire recycling, along with textile recycling. And that'll be available to Town of Monroe residents. So if you got a moment, come on down, help us out with garbage on the roads. We'll have lists of roads that you can handle. Cleaning up the garbage. Bring a group, come by yourself. We also in the future will move forward with a little initiative, just one bag. It's being done online by multiple municipalities, and the highway department will provide an orange bag, and you could clean up your road, leave it on the side, call the highway department with the address, and they'll come pick it up. So that's going to start sometime in May. Arbor Day celebration. That's going to be right after Clean Sweep. It's going to be at Monbassia Park. It is from 1 to 2 p.m. right by the pickleball court. We'll be planting 2 swampy oak trees, I think they're called. And we'll have 100 saplings to hand out. The assistance of Troop 440 will be greatly appreciated. I know they will be there. And the Monroe Conservation Commission will also be in attendance, and they'll provide literature about invasive species, appropriate tree plantings, wildlife, and some helpful planting tips. Next up is the blood drive at St. Paul's, and that is on Saturday, April 26th. A lot going on this Saturday. From 9 to 2 p.m. It's at St. Paul Lutheran Church in Monroe. They recommend appointments, and please visit the redcrossblood.org site, or you could call 1-800-RED-CROSS, and all that donate blood will get an exclusive American Red Cross t-shirt while supplies last. Okay. Madam Clerk, did you want to go over the free rabies clinic?
Yes, so the town of Woodbury, along with the town of Monroe, will be having a free rabies clinic May 17th, 9 a.m. to 12 noon at Woodbury Community Center. It's free rabies vaccines for dogs, cats, and ferrets. It's suggested that you make a reservation at animalcontrol@woodburyny.us. They're also going to be issuing, for us, dog licenses. So if you have a dog that needs to be licensed and you're over there with your dog getting the rabies, they will take care of that for you, and they will get the money to us, and then we will in turn put your license in the mail along with the ID tag. It's sponsored by the Pets I Love in New York and organized by the Town of Woodbury Animal Shelter. Again, if anyone has any questions or you'd like to make a reservation, it's animalcontrol@woodburyny.us.
Thank you. Al, did you want to read?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to. So we had 440 students registered for the job fair. From what I was told, over 100 kids were given jobs that evening, which is great. And most of the vendors that were there said they would be back next year. So 3rd year in a row, another success, and we look forward to doing it again next year.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to make a motion to open the continuation.
We have one more.
Oh,
For
Repair
the
Cafe,
Repair
sorry.
Cafe.
Yep,
So
sorry.
the Conservation Commission is hosting the Monroe Repair Cafe on June 28th, which is a Saturday. It'll be right here in Town Hall, but before we get to that point, we really need some volunteers who can help us do the repairs. So the items, the skills that we're looking for are sewing and stitching, electrical and mechanical repairs, knife and scissor sharpening, minor wood repairs, jewelry cleaning and fixing, bicycle repairs, and basically, if you just have a sense of like how to fix something, we'd love for you to come down and give us a hand. So if you'd like to volunteer for the Repair Cafe, you can reach out to the Conservation Commission to Dennis Fordham at monroenyrepaircafe@gmail.com. Again, that's monroenyrepaircafe@gmail.com. Or you can text him at 862-377-4493.
Okay.
Is there a Facebook page for that as well?
The Conservation Commission has a Facebook page.
Okay.
And so if you're interested
I
in...
saw it today. I saw some.
in getting any of those updates, you can go on the Monroe Conservation Commission Facebook page.
Excellent. That's exciting. I look forward to that.
It is.
Okay. Next up is a public hearing, item 4.1. I'll make a motion to open the continuation of the public hearing in relation to the increase and improvement of facilities of Water District Number 14. Do I have a second? Second by Councilman Scancarello.
Bingham, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Cool, aye.
Okay, so moved.
No public comment.
No public comment? Any update?
Well, we just did receive the report from Quinn Malarkey today at 5 o'clock, so it's 66 pages, and I haven't had a chance to read it
You
yet.
mean you haven't read it yet?
The recommendation, though, is for an air stripper. In the long term, that would be more beneficial and cost-effective compared to the other GAC system that was considered for the disinfection byproducts. So we should still keep the public hearing open. Now that we have that information from McGooey Hauser Etzel, they can start finishing up the report, the engineering report that we actually need.
Right. You want to do it on the 19th of May or June 2nd?
June 2nd, I think, would be good.
Okay. So I'll make a motion to keep open the continuation of the public hearing in relation to the increase and improvement of facilities of Water District Number 14 to June 2nd, 2025 at 7 p.m. in the evening thereafter.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Bingham, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye. Okay, so moved. Is your mic on, Tony? No, I don't think.
The light's not going.
There it is. How's that? Can you hear me, George?
Yes, gotcha.
Okay. Item 5.1, acceptance of the April 7th, 2025 minutes. I'll make
Make
a, go ahead.
I'll make a motion to accept the April 7, 2025 minutes.
Cool, a second.
Any changes, alterations, corrections? Call the question.
Bingham, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Cool, aye.
Okay, so moved. Item 6.1 is the audit of claims. Hold on, I hate the way this. General Fund Abstract 25-8 containing checks 36643 through 36706 totaling $332,485.20. I'll make a motion to approve that.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Bingham, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Cool, aye.
Okay, so moved. Okay, we have a guest here tonight for an Eagle Scout project, City Raghunathan. Come on up, bud. City's got a great project that he's going to share with us tonight.
Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. My name is Siddharth Ranganathan. I'm a Boy Scout here, local to Troop 440 here in Monroe, New York. And I'm just excited to be presenting my Eagle Scout project to you. So for my Eagle Scout project, my primary responsibility will be the installation of a new signboard at Mombasa Park, specifically our baseball park. Using a standardized design I will help create. The project's goal is to enhance the park's entrance with an attractive, durable sign that will serve as a model for all future signage throughout the town of Monroe. So the sign itself will be about 6 feet wide and about 2 to 3 feet tall. And the installation process will include several key tasks, which include preparing the site by leveling the area and installing a mulch platform. Digging holes for the sign support poles, and assembling and securing the sign according to the approved design. I will oversee and participate in every step of the installation to ensure safety, quality, and proper construction techniques. To complete this project, I will stain all wooden components to protect them from weather damage, landscape around the sign by planting flowers to enhance its appearance, and install solar-powered LED lights to ensure the sign is visible and attractive during nighttime hours. Throughout this project, I will lead and coordinate volunteers, manage materials and funds, and oversee all aspects of installation and construction to ensure a high-quality, long-lasting addition to Mombasa Park and the town of Monroe. I will also be sure to work with our town's highway department and maintenance department to help drill holes and assist in the installation of the concrete tubing for the sign. Finally, I will be sure to get a certificate of insurance from the Boy Scouts of America and will be sure to name the town of Monroe as additional insured. On the board, there are examples of the sign I would like to help create and put up, and I've discussed and already gotten this design proven with thanks to Town Supervisor Cardone, Troop Leader Mr. Thao, and Parks Director Ms. Morris. Thank you so much. Any questions on your front?
Question, what's the fundraising plans?
Yeah, so the fundraising plan will mostly consist of a GoFundMe online. I'm also looking to see if I can present for the town at the town's Arbor Day coming up this Saturday. I will look to just make like a 1 to 2 minute speech. Also handing out QR codes to the people that will be attending. I also want to try to do a car wash here at the town of Monroe. I also going to forward to going to Jake Wayback Burgers, hosting a fundraiser over there, and just seeing if I get a donation of the profits from their front. Then if needed, depending on how much money we have to raise, I would like to also host a pancake breakfast here at the town of Monroe. No, that's it.
Busy guy.
What,
Listen, we've met with City for about 5 times, I think. And he puts Mr. Thao to shame.
Yeah.
You know, really prepared, and I know you have a good leader in Steve, so you've done a great job so far.
You guys are all so well-spoken.
Yeah.
Troop 440, it's incredible.
Yeah.
For such young men, it's incredible.
Yeah, that's
What's
how we're talking.
what's your cost analysis on
Yeah,
that,
so the
roughly?
cost for the sign, everything in total will be about $4,200. I want to see if we can raise about $4,500.
We're all here to help, so
Yeah.
whatever
Of
we can
course.
do to help you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Nope. And my question was going to be what the cost of the project would be.
Okay. All right, City, thank you very much.
Thank you so
you.
much.
Appreciate you being here.
See you Saturday.
See you.
Yep. Okay, next up, I'll make a motion to approve the hiring of Sawyer Catalano for the position of seasonal laborer at an hourly rate of $20 and a seasonal period of May 28th, 2005 to August 12th, 2025. Sawyer has been pre-approved for this position by Orange County Department of Human Resources. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Call the question.
Am I?
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Cool, aye.
Okay. This is just an announcement. We don't have to accept it because since it's an elected official, it's effective immediately. Our highway superintendent, James Pat Patterson, resigned effective April 9th, 2025. So I just wanted to formalize that at tonight's meeting. Next up is the appointment of Deputy Highway Superintendent. So what we're going to be doing is the hiccup with the Deputy Highway Superintendent has always been the administration of discipline. Brian and I had some conversation with the union and the union reps, and what we're going to do is we're going to keep the discipline outside of the union, so any discipline will be referred to the supervisor's office and then handled from there. I would like to make a resolution to appoint William Bill Brown to the position of Deputy Highway Superintendent, retroactive, effective April 10th, 2025, with an annual stipend of $6,500.
Bingham will second.
Okay, any discussion? Call the question.
Bingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay, so moved. Item 7.5 is the appointment of Carla McNamara to the position of permanent assessor for the town of Monroe, effective October 1, 2025, for a 6-year term. Carla meets the minimum qualification standards for sole appointed assessor as prescribed in the real property tax law and New York State certified, what's the RR for?
ICRR is the
Yeah.
New York Code of Rules and Regulations.
All right, 8-1, thank you, counsel. So rules and regulations 8188, and determined by New York State Department of Taxation and Finance. Carla is currently the acting assessor filling the term set to expire on September 30th, 2025. So I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Bingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay,
Carla's been working really hard for this, so
yes.
this is good for her and for us.
Yeah, and I will say that Royce really did
He trained her so well.
train her and set her up for success. So, I mean, we miss Royce, Rip as we call him, that's his nickname. Okay, item 7.6 is a resolution regarding council in the matter of Village of Monroe et al. Versus Town of Monroe et al. And the Orange County Supreme Court index number is EF002602-2025. So I'm going to make that motion authorizing Ferrick Nugent McCartney, PLLC, to appear and defend the town in that matter.
I'll second.
Brian, did you want to expand on it a little?
This is a second proceeding that was filed by the villages. As you board knows, the first proceeding was dismissed in favor of the town. For reasons that are not quite clear, they filed the exact same case, more or less, with the same claims. So the town needs to respond to that, and that's what this resolution authorizes.
Questions? Call the question?
Bingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay, so moved. Item 7.7, we'll need a resolution regarding motorhome parking on town property for work in archive room for a grant. I'll turn that over to Madam Clerk.
Yes, so the grant that I had applied for the records management for the archive room, they are going to be, quote-unquote, living in their camper on Town Hall. That's their livelihood, this is their job. So
They're not just living here, though, they're working here,
yes,
too.
yes, working most of the time.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. So this is a picture of their camper. I believe that should fit back in this nook here. They need just a regular plug outlet. The time that they're going to be here is approximately 63 days. Now, this is to do the town records and the justice court records. They're being conservative. That's most likely the longest time that they'll be on site. With 24-hour access to the work site, they will work substantially more hours per day since they will have the ability to be here. So I am really just looking for a resolution allowing them to park the motorhome here. We will get a certificate of insurance. The police will be notified that the trailer is here and that they're doing work.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Questions? Call the question.
Am I?
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay, so moved.
I'm sorry, was that Tony and Sal?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Up are the water main pipes at Bald Hill. We've had a request regarding the Bald Hill developments for a potential substitution of C900 PVC pipe in place of the ductile iron water mains, which are specified on the project plans for Bald Hill Estates and are a requirement in our code. So I believe tonight should just be discussion. I've spoken to council on it, and I think it's something that we should think about. Our engineers are on the side of the ductile iron, and they're steadfast with respect to that. If there was a change, there's a little caveat in the code that allows us to forego the ductile, but if that did happen, somehow I would want some sort of an agreement that we would not take over that water system.
Did the applicant state why they wanted to switch over to the PVC?
So they sent a very generic request to the engineer. Their engineer sent it to our engineer. I know that Dave Fritz, who's representing us in this situation, wanted to set up a possible call with the engineer from Bald Hill. But I saw the letter, and I thought it was too vague and generic as to the reasoning.
Well, that's why I asked,
Yeah.
because there didn't seem to be anything in this letter that stated the reason for having to go to the PVC. Is it supply chain issues? Is it the cost? Is it the technology? Is the PVC better than the iron, which it sounds like it's not?
Well, let me jump in here.
Okay.
Water District 12, when we redid the water mains there, we used PVC piping. I don't know if it's C900, but it's acceptable. It's definitely acceptable to Orange County Board of Health and the American Water Works Association. It's supposed to last longer. Ductile pipe, 50 years. This C900, supposedly 70 to 90 years. It's supposed to be able to take more pressure. So there are definitely more positives for it. It's the one thing I know that I read about was if you make a tap into it, into a ductile pipe, it's easier to make a tap. Whereas if you go with one of these PVC pipes, it's harder to make a tap.
A wet tap?
A wet tap,
Okay.
yeah. But as far as length, it also has less buildup of scale on the inside, so the water flows more easily through it. So that's will always help with the pressure, especially as a water system ages, because scale builds up on the inside of pipes. So there are some positives with it. I know that one of the things was you can't find it like with a metal detector, whereas when you were doing leak detection in the past, but there are other ways to get around that. So, I would be willing to, I think we're going to have a monthly water meeting on Thursday. We could go over with the engineer again at that time and see.
Yeah, I think we need a report from the engineer in order to make a knowledgeable decision on this.
The main reason we went with that at that point was because of COVID. We couldn't get the iron.
Right,
The
but as I
ductile,
said,
yeah.
well, actually, even before that, when we had a private contractor do from Part of Laura towards Sylvia, that was also PVC piping. Yeah, so it does have some benefits, and, definitely when you can't get a product and you have to do a water main replacement, it was an option, and it has worked. Okay.
All right. Food for thought for the future.
Thank you, Mary.
Thanks, Mary. Monroe Commons, the engineer's not here, so we will table that for the 5th. I'll make a motion to table the Monroe Commons landscape plan to the 5th of,
Time? Okay. Oh, okay,
not a public hearing.
not a public hearing. It'll just be on the agenda. Okay, I'll second.
Question?
Bingham, aye?
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
So moved. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Wow. This is going to be my shortest meeting.
What a smooth and productive meeting.
26 minutes. Love it. Anybody have anything?
See you Saturday.
So, yes, on Saturday, I just wanted to wish a note of good luck to, or break a leg maybe is the better term, for the band and orchestra and chorus from the middle school, the Monroe Woodbury Middle School, who will be competing at All County. We have a fantastic music program, a fantastic orchestra and band, starting from very, very young all the way through the high school. We should be very proud of it here in Monroe Woodbury, and they will be competing all day on Saturday, or providing a concert of sorts all day on Saturday. So they'll be there in Warwick with a bunch of other schools across the county. So think of them Saturday while we're picking up garbage and planting
Thank you,
trees.
Dory.
And one other thing about Saturday's clean sweep, parking will be up here in the upper lot. The lower lot will be for all the recycling dumpsters and apparatuses and the truck for the electronic recycling. So I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Poole will second.
Call the question.
Aye?
Scancarello, aye.
All right. Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
All right. Bye-bye.